Denzel Washington is finally going to collaborate with Mel Gibson to unveil concealed aspects and dark secrets of Hollywood's inner workings. Denzel remarks that considerable transformations have occurred, and the perfection attributed to Hollywood is an illusion. Hollywood resembles a cryptic puzzle with concealed fragments.
All the ins and outs of the situation, but there but for the grace of God.
Because they didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, no one knew.
Yeah.
No one
They
knew.
don't need to know.
Yeah.
They know now.
Yeah, those who can do. Those who can't talk about those who can.
Got full of the whole industry. I mean, it's a very strange place, Hollywood. But it's an odd place. Boy, it seems as if I'm being sacrificed over here.
So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth.
Denizens are engaged in extensive discussions about Denzel's revelations, and even influential figures within Hollywood are experiencing concerns. Regardless of racial background, whether one is white or I'm black, we are currently engaged in this conversation. With Mel Gibson also entering the discourse, they are committed to thorough exploration and revelation of the truth. Two major cinematic releases, namely Barbie and Oppenheimer, are achieving remarkable feats by shattering records with their blockbuster opening figures. However, brace yourselves, as there's an unexpected sensation quietly emerging as a frontrunner at the box office. This unexpected success story is none other than Sound of Freedom, a compelling narrative revolving around a former Homeland Security agent battling the sinister realm of human trafficking. Since its debut on July 4th, the film has been generating significant attention, amassing an impressive sum of £166 million in earnings. And that's not all. During the weekend of July 21st to 23rd, it managed to surpass the highly anticipated Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, securing the third position in terms of box office earnings. This achievement came in close pursuit of the dynamic duo Barbenheimer. Returning to the early 2000s, Jim Caviezel was making significant strides in Hollywood, gaining considerable popularity. Without a doubt, this film stands as his most exceptional work since that time. His acting style, marked by authenticity and tranquility, allowed him to shine in productions such as Angel Eyes, The Count of Monte Cristo, and Frequency. Nevertheless, it was his global fame that soared when he took on the role of the central character in the 2004 film The Passion of the Christ, directed by Mel Gibson, garnered significant attention due to both its substantial financial success and its polarizing effect on public opinion. I was consistently plagued by visions related to the movie and the intense experiences it depicted, spanning roughly 12 hours. People's reactions were mixed, with some embracing it and others expressing reservations. The division arose primarily because certain individuals found the film excessively violent and perceived elements within it as being critical toward specific religious factions. Despite earning over $600 million globally, The Passion of the Christ couldn't evade controversy. Jim Caviezel, who established a profound connection to the film and portrayed the role of Jesus Christ, was deeply devoted to his Catholic faith. This devout commitment created reluctance among certain figures within Hollywood to collaborate with him. A parallel situation appears to be unfolding around Jim Caviezel's latest project, Sound of Freedom. However, this story takes an intriguing twist, as Sound of Freedom maintains its relentless rise, stirring up discussions and debates. It's causing quite a stir in Hollywood circles. The film is the subject of controversy that has reverberated throughout the industry. Hollywood's response to this has been to try and suppress the film, but the plot thickens even further. Denzel Washington, an unexpected figure, has taken a resolute stance against this tempest. Yes, you read that correctly. Denzel Washington is defying Hollywood's attempt to silence Sound of Freedom, and he's doing so with unwavering determination. When discussing his perspective on the challenges faced by Hollywood award shows, Denzel openly criticizes the woke Hollywood elites for their persistent inclination towards promoting identity politics to audiences. He doesn't mince words, highlighting that these individuals perceive themselves as being superior while residing in their opulent million-dollar residences. Directed by Alejandro Gomez Monteverde and scripted by Rob Barr, Sound of Freedom has not only captured the hearts of its audience, but has also commanded the attention of critics. The film boasts a remarkable A+ cinema score and an impressive 100% audience approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Undoubtedly, the movie strikes a deep chord with viewers, evident in its success. However, Sound of Freedom has encountered its fair share of minor challenges. Reports of delays and controversies have stirred conversations among both admirers and reviewers. Interestingly, it's worth noting that this film was completed a few years ago under the banner of 20th Century Studios. Yet when Disney assumed control, they seemingly disregarded it while paradoxically pouring nearly £300 million into the Indiana Jones project, a venture that lacks a guaranteed path to profitability. The irony in this situation is truly remarkable. It's widely recognized that Hollywood often measures a film's success by its box office revenue. This analogy is akin to asserting that Beyoncé is superior to Beethoven based solely on album sales. A rather unconventional comparison, isn't it? Even former President Donald Trump, who appointed Tim Ballard to a State Department Advisory Council in 2019, shared the movie trailer on his newly established social media endeavor, Truth Social. Unquestionably, there are discussions circulating about potential restrictions encircling this film. The moment mainstream media targets these individuals is anticipated to be quite awkward. However, Denzel Washington is not approaching this matter lightly. In a recent interview, he passionately confronted Hollywood, rebuking their arrogance and detachment from the experiences of everyday people. Amidst a landscape where certain celebrities appear out of touch with reality, Denzel Washington emerges as a grounded and rooted individual. He steadfastly holds onto his viewpoint and openly voices his distaste for such attitudes prevailing within the entertainment realm. He asserts, "I believe it's crucial to make progress within our own circles. By the time the system takes effect, the harm is already done." Fearlessly challenging the established norms, he stands as a revitalizing presence amidst the turmoil. In a revealing interview that sent shockwaves throughout the film industry, Denzel Washington shed light on the obscure and unsettling aspects of Hollywood. He laid bare how influential elites within the industry occasionally attempt to coerce actors into assuming roles that clash with their principles. Despite receiving mixed reactions from some critics, Sound of Freedom is attaining notable success at the box office. Although it encountered challenges during production, it garnered support from prominent figures, including Mel Gibson. The inception of the story dates back to 2015, with filming commencing 3 years later in 2018. The rights were initially acquired by a company called Fox. However, when Disney acquired Fox, they set the project aside. This action led some individuals to speculate that Disney might be collaborating with a group they refer to as satanic elitists. The filmmakers behind the movie made determined efforts to regain the rights for Sound of Freedom. Notably, numerous well-known celebrities rallied in support of the film. Mel Gibson, in particular, shared a video wherein he encouraged people to watch the movie, emphasizing the critical issue of human trafficking, especially the trafficking of children. Gibson conveyed that one of the most distressing challenges our world faces today is human trafficking, with a specific focus on the trafficking of children. He stressed that raising awareness is the initial step towards combating this heinous crime and urged audiences to watch Sound of Freedom. Since the film's release, it has become embroiled in several controversies. Notably, one of these controversies revolves around the lack of air conditioning in cinemas showing the film. Considerable discussions have arisen regarding the malfunctioning air conditioning systems at AMC theaters and Regal cinemas during screenings of the recent film Sound of Freedom. Reports emerged of AC shutdowns during showings at Cinemark El Paso, Texas. Notably, the movie was released during a period of unprecedented heat, marked by record-breaking temperatures persisting over numerous consecutive days worldwide, including the United States. A heat dome enveloped a substantial portion of the nation, with the Southwest bearing a particularly heavy brunt. Given such extreme heat, conventional air conditioning units might struggle or even experience breakdowns, leading to discomfort for those attending screenings. It's worth pondering whether these occurrences are part of a larger scheme or merely a consequence of the extraordinary heat wave. What's intriguing is that prominent streaming platforms like Netflix, Disney, and Amazon have reportedly declined to distribute the film. Additionally, certain Hollywood figures who are usually vocal about significant matters and dedicated to helping children have maintained silence concerning this movie. This deviation from their norm is unusual, prompting questions. One potential explanation for their reticence might be apprehension. These celebrities could be hesitant to address the topic, fearing potential repercussions or missed opportunities. Should they utter the wrong words, there's a concern that repercussions could follow. Jim Caviezel, a cast member of the movie, shared that his decision to participate in Sound of Freedom led to the loss of his agents and lawyer. Amidst these developments, speculation arises about whether a deliberate agenda is at play, with suspicions that deliberate actions are causing these disruptions. Denzel Washington, however, stands out as one of the few celebrities seemingly unafraid to voice his opinions. While not directly addressing Sound of Freedom, Denzel Washington has previously criticized Hollywood's hypocrisy. He pointed out the industry's tendency to amplify some issues while disregarding others. Denzel has also turned down roles he perceived as disrespectful, earning admiration from fans for his candidness and courage. Fans hold hope that more celebrities will rally behind Sound of Freedom, echoing Denzel's honesty and bravery. A fervent admirer even remarked, "Denzel Washington is a man of honesty, integrity, and high moral standards. Those seeking to suppress this movie should undergo investigation." The notable factor fueling discussions around Sound of Freedom is its affiliation with a group named QAnon. This group aligns itself with former President Donald Trump and espouses numerous unproven ideas. Parallels can be drawn between QAnon and a group known as Antifa. However, situated on the contrasting end of the political spectrum, both factions employ extravagant theories to manipulate their members into undertaking actions, and sometimes these actions border on violence. Concerns have emerged around the film due to its association with these groups. The film's lead actor, Jim Caviezel, has openly discussed ideas linked to QAnon during public events. One such notion he mentioned is that malevolent individuals extract blood from children to concoct a special elixir that purportedly bestows eternal youth upon the affluent and powerful. This notion is undoubtedly peculiar. Angel Studios, the company behind the movie, has vehemently denied any connection between the film and QAnon. They assert that the film recounts the tale of a genuine individual who undertook significant actions, aiming to draw attention to a noble cause. Sound of Freedom has transcended its role as a successful cinematic piece to become a focal point of political discourse. Both conservative and liberal circles are engaged in discussions about it, with their emphasis not on the movie's content, but on what its leading actor has expressed. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.